driver.
Okay.
Oh, it's left side of the road.
God.
What is this road? I just gotta constantly keep telling myself when I'm turning left, stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left. We might be on a walking path, I'm not entirely sure. Good morning, Vietnam.
This is not Vietnam.
Just kidding. We're in Japan. Currently in
Suchiura?
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 We're currently just outside of Tokyo. Last night we just got a quick hotel right by the train station because we flew in last night, took an hour-long train ride to this hotel because today we are picking up a sushi-style mini truck that my friend Donovan, who you guys have met before on this channel in previous videos. Right when it gets to totality, you feel like a cool breeze.
Have you been thinking about what superpower you want?
Don thinks we're gonna get superpowers. Give me a Toro. We gotta go pick that up in about an hour. Before we do that, we're gonna head downstairs because this hotel came with breakfast. That is the blandest looking breakfast I've ever seen. Donnie doesn't like eggs. What is this? It's like cheese.
Cheese. That's also pretty good.
I will say I'm pretty nervous about driving on these roads too, because they drive on the opposite side of the road, and I've never been here before. All right, first meal. Success. I liked it. Wasn't so much Donnie's cup of tea, but we're gonna head back to the room, take a quick shower, and then we're going to meet the guy to pick up this mini truck. Ready to go see our house for the next 4 days?
Yep.
I hope we both fit in it. I actually don't know if we will.
My guess is probably not.
You're a little bit taller than me, so I don't know if you will.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I also have, for anyone not familiar with my channel, a mini truck back in the States that I built out into a camper. It'll be somewhere here on the screen that I traveled in. And I fit long ways in the bed of that with room. So I think we should be fine, but we'll see. We've never been to Japan before. I've never driven on a Japanese road, but I did do some research the other night on road signs and stuff, so at least I'm somewhat prepared. I think that one means no stopping. But we're currently in Tetsura, and we're making our way down to Fuji today after we go pick up the mini truck. It should be somewhere in that general direction. And it feels like a full circle event going from my mini truck back home to a mini truck in Japan. There she is, right there, our home. Not this blue car, that green mini truck. For the next 4 days. I'm excited. I don't know if Don's as excited as I am, but.
I am excited. I'm excited to see if we both gonna fit.
Hello.
Hello.
どちらがメインで運転する人ですか
Who is the main driver?
Okay.
Look at this. 2 for both. The roof like folds up into some sort of somehow, but this is it. Home. Get in here.
Okay.
Oh, it's on this side. Thank you.
Okay.
Good.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. we're off, I guess.
God.
Oh my god. Okay, this says left turn, right turn. Yeah. Oh, that's windshield wipers. Oh, it's left side of the road.
God.
This is so weird. I want to find a parking lot and get my bearings.
Yeah, let's do that. This looks like the highway.
This definitely looks like the highway. This is so nerve-wracking. I feel like a car's gonna come around the corner and hit me.
Ah.
40. Okay,
What's his, where am I going?
bro, I have a parking lot. I don't care. Somewhere I can pull off. Whatever this is. What is this road? It feels like a Mario Kart track.
We should have just went to 7-Eleven.
I wanted to. I didn't know how to turn. I didn't know.
Oh, right.
Turn right. I would have turned right. We took a wrong turn and ended up on this 2-lane road that has 0 exits. So I've just been driving until I can find somewhere to get off. See, what is this? There's no lines. There are no lines in this road. But there's signs facing me, so. And the numbers are facing me. We're gonna eventually make our way to 7-Eleven, so I'll see you guys when we get there, if we ever get there. We might be on a walking path, I'm not entirely sure. But it leads back up to a road, I think.
Oh wait, we're not even going up there.
Should we?
I don't know. what that sign says. Sharp right here.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's a car up there. There's a car up there. And this is a one-way, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't a walking path. Definitely looked like one, though. And we're turning left, and we're staying on the left side of the road.
Yes. Stressful, huh?
Stressful as hell. But I'll figure it out. I just need a few minutes. There's a Hijet. That's the mini truck I have back home. The Hatsu Hijet. Okay. All right. Now we can figure out a little bit
Oh man.
where we're at, what we're doing, get some snacks from the 7-Eleven. I'm gonna get something random.
Somewhat.
I don't know, whatever this is. You said you've seen a lot of things online about the sandwiches, though, right?
Which one?
Just the sandwiches, like the chicken cutlet and the egg salad.
Oh yeah.
Get myself a little bao bun. What'd you get? Onigiri?
I got the chicken, vegetables, and soy sauce onigiri.
So, now that we've kind of taken a few minutes to figure out where we are, how to drive here, and what's going on, and got some snacks, I think the first thing we're gonna do is find some sort of camp equipment store. Good?
Very.
Find some. I'm okay. Find some sort of camping supply store. Pick up some stuff that we'll need for the next 4 or 5 days that we're gonna be living in this mini truck, and then get to a grocery store, get some food, and then we're making our way down to Mount Fuji in Fuji National Park, or the city of Fuji, from where we are right now in Tanakamachi. So I messaged the guy that we picked up this mini truck from, and he said that we can go to this spot nearby called Sports Authority. So I'm gonna see if I can find that on my maps, and if maps takes me the right way. I'm gonna get something random. I don't know, whatever this is. Does this have alcohol in it?
It says 7%, I think.
Does this actually have alcohol in it?
Let me check.
I think this does have alcohol. I think that's a beer. I might need to dump that out.
Let me taste it.
That definitely has alcohol in it.
Tastes like a summer shandy.
Yeah. Crazy. All right, we need to get rid of that.
Oh wow, it's kind of
Yeah,
strong.
7%. All right. Let's go find some camping supplies. Look at that guy just going down for. Oh, I guess we're staying on the left side of the road.
Yeah,
That's my windshield wipers. Okay. This is so weird. I just gotta constantly keep telling myself when I'm turning left, stay to the left, stay to the left, stay to the left. It'll get better as I drive more, but it definitely is it's just a weird feeling right now, I think. Okay. Oops, left side.
Left side. Left side. Left side. Left side. Left side.
All right.
Man, these spots feel small. No?
Yeah, these are tiny little spots. How are you feeling? Also comfortable?
Yeah, actually not bad. I can't like stretch my legs or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm at a straight 90-degree angle.
It's definitely a little bit roomier than my mini truck was, but honestly better than I thought it was gonna be.
Hey, it's not bad.
Oh, perfect. Now we don't have to go to the grocery store too. Because we needed to go to the grocery store anyways. The mall doesn't open for 1 more minute, so it's like a bunch of people just standing at the start line waiting for it to open. And we're off. All right, we found the Sports Authority. So many different lines. Look at this lantern. 6,900 yen. How much is that? So we got our camp stove. So now we got to go to the grocery store and get some stuff to make for dinner tonight. But I'm gonna go put this back in the truck and give you guys a little tour of our home on wheels for the next 4 days. Everything looks so much newer than the one I have. This is kind of it. Give you guys a little quick tour now, and then maybe a more in-depth one later when we get to where we're going to be camping tonight, hopefully near the base of Mount Fuji. Quite a simple setup. We got Don's cot over here. He's got a little pegboard, power outlets, cup holder, some storage up there. This is a little table that folds out right here. And then there's just a bunch of storage for pots and pans, our induction cooktop, which I'm not going to be using because induction just uses so much power, and I know the power station they have in here is just not big enough for an induction cooktop, so I always plan to get like a butane stove. But on my side of the camper, we've got a fridge right here, the power station right there, and then a little microwave up there actually, which is going to be really convenient for when we just want a quick snack and want to be able to warm it up. But the overall box is kind of just like a sheet metal almost that makes it a little bit wider than the standard like width of the truck. So it's like a little bit more width room on the inside for the beds, which is nice. And then this whole contraption up here folds up like a house. So it'll be like a big pointed roof to give us some more space inside, but I'm not gonna do that now. I'll do that when we get to camp tonight. So if you wanna see that, you'll just have to stick around to the end of the video. I think this folds out actually. I'm gonna see what this does. Yeah, so that gives us a window there, a little screen if we want some airflow at night, I guess. Pretty nifty little truck. I'm honestly kind of jealous of the way they built it because of how lightweight it is. So much easier to drive around without having to be so top heavy. And for those of you guys who don't know, the Japanese mini truck that I built out is very top heavy, so it's kind of a pain to drive around, but that's pretty much it. I think we're gonna head back inside, pick up a few things for dinner, and then we're getting out of here. So I think for dinner tonight when we get to camp, we're gonna make some okonomiyaki, which is like a traditional Japanese cabbage pancake with fillings and toppings, and then some miso soup. So I'm gonna get the stuff for okonomiyaki. Don's gonna run around and grab the stuff for miso soup, and then we're gonna meet up and be on our way. We did it. We found everything, I think. That was stressful.
Man, so much brain power.
It took an hour and a half, and I think 100% of my brain power to find all the ingredients we needed, especially baking powder. I could not find baking powder for the life of me, but then just started using Google Translate and asking people in it. It was a lot easier. But I think we have everything we need to make dinner tonight. It's starting to rain right now, so I don't know if we're gonna make it to the national park. We got like a 2-hour drive to get there, so weather's still got time to shift. But if not, we're just gonna go into Fuji City and hang out there before we find somewhere to camp tonight.
Would you like an apple pie Kit Kat?
Sure. Ooh, tastes like fall.
Yeah, yeah.
It almost tastes like pumpkin.
Like a candle.
Yeah. So we're starting our 3-hour journey down south. So we just made it through Tokyo. We ended up taking a more direct route just straight through the city because we were staying on highways anyways, and after like 15 minutes it really isn't that much different driving here than it is in the States, in my opinion. The only thing that's really taking getting used to is sticking in the left lane when you're making a right turn. The tolls are easy. You just go to the one with the green sign, they take cash, or you pull a little ticket and then you pay later on. And one more thing that's a little bit weird is getting used to the slow lane being on the left side, or at least I think it's on the left side. I don't know. I've been driving pretty slow on the left side. We're about 40 minutes away from Hakone. Don said his friend recommended going there, so we're gonna stop by before we go find somewhere to camp tonight. And also these seats, they're not like super uncomfortable, they're just super vertical. So it kind of hurts my back a little bit. It's honestly a lot more comfortable than I thought it was gonna be, but that's because my mini truck is 25 years old. This one's brand new. Alright, so we have made it to Hakone. This is where I think we're gonna be kind of hanging out for the day, grabbing some food, just walking around, checking out the area. It does look like a pretty cool little city.
Yeah.
But we do need to find somewhere to park. I haven't done that yet. I think that says P 24 hours right there. I think every parking lot has its own rules. Like some of them have these weird pads that I guess you back over and then you pay and it doesn't let you out until you pay or something. Oh, yeah. It's like these things, they like flip up and lock you in once you're parked. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what any of this means. We're spot 8, so I guess we press 8. Okay, 600. Okay. I think we paid. I'm not too sure though. But right now we're looking for a place where we can hopefully get some okonomiyaki, which is what I'm gonna be trying to cook tonight for dinner when we get to our campsite, just to see what it tastes like and what it's supposed to taste like. Just walking up and down. Person-drawn carriage, first time I've
there.
Seen that? Oh, wow. Such blue water. See that? All right, so we haven't found any okonomiyaki, but we did find this cool little bridge river crossing. Pretty beautiful up here. Look at that. But I think we're kind of giving up on looking for a place that has okonomiyaki, so we're just gonna go eat some lunch somewhere in town. Big old thick piece of onigiri and some fried chicken. Pretty neat little town. I think we're gonna stock up on some stuff at 7-Eleven before we head out to Mount Fuji. We might have gone a little overboard with the snacks from 7-Eleven. All right, so it's up now. I think when you pull into these lots, maybe you get like 10 minutes before that thing will pop up and block you from leaving. So now I think I'm gonna have to go up and pay another 600 to get that to go down. I don't know why it's 1,200 yen. I guess maybe we were here for longer. There we go. We're free. So we got our snacks, drink. I think we got about an hour and 15 minutes until we get to the spot we're gonna be camping tonight. So let's hit the road. I think we're not coming down the mountain. And I just realized my mic wasn't on when we pulled in here, but we're in this kind of dirt lot on the side of Lake Yamanaka. So we're here. Mount Fuji is here, so we should wake up in the morning to a pretty nice view of it, but it took us a lot longer to get here than I thought it would. I wanted to get here before the sun set so we could see Mount Fuji, but unfortunately we didn't, so this is all you can see. But as I said earlier in the video, this top does pop up, but I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how this goes up, so I'm gonna go figure that out. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. So that's that. And then I think I have to go inside to put up the rest of it. That's pretty crazy. I think I can almost fully stand in here. I 100% can fully stand up in the back of this mini truck. Wow, I'm actually super impressed with the design of this thing. It really does make the most of the space in here. And also, if you're wondering where Don has been this whole time while I was setting this up, he was a little sleepy, so he's been taking a nap up here in the front seat.
You got it set up?
Yeah, but actually you can stand in it. I can stand in it
Really?
at least, yeah. And I think before I do anything, I'm gonna get myself a little bit organized back here because our bags are just kind of all over the place and I need to clean up before we can cook anything. And there we go. I got everything a little bit more organized. Got this table, this flip up table. Right here set up, cutting board, burner. We're not gonna leave that out yet though. I think I might end up preparing the food in the back of the mini truck here, like getting everything prepped up and then cook outside because we do have a camp table. First thing we have to do is make the batter that we're gonna mix everything into and then fry in the pan. So let's do that. And we're just gonna kind of hope the measurements are right here because I do not have measuring cups. But we need just about 1 cup of flour, about a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And this was the hardest to find because even the translation for this does not say baking powder. I forget what it says, but it's nothing close to baking powder, so this was a pain to find. And then just some salt. And then the final ingredient, pull out from our fridge, and that is 4 whole eggs that I'll whisk together in this little pot. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's some lady talking over a loudspeaker across the lake. I don't know what that is, but that's creepy. We can go ahead and add that in. And then about a 1/2 cup of dashi. Probably about that much. And then we can whisk this together until it forms a batter. If I need to add more flour, I will. Kind of just winging it. Hoping this works out. There we go. That's our batter. Now that we've got that made, we can get all the ingredients ready that are going into our batter, starting with our cabbage, which is kind of the main ingredient. So we'll take that, chop that in half down the middle. And then we'll kind of just finely chop this up. So now that we have that, we can start working on some more of the things we're going to add into there, starting with our shrimp. I'm actually just going to cook that in here. Let that pan get nice and hot. And then for this recipe, just to make it simpler, I got this pre-seasoned garlic shrimp that I'm gonna cook up and throw in there. Since they're shrimp, these should cook up pretty fast, so that's nice. And they smell so good. There we go. I think those are pretty much done. And while I was waiting for those to cook, I also chopped up some red pickled ginger and some green onions off camera. Those will be also going in there, but now that this shrimp is done, take that out. And we can kind of just do the same with that and finally chop that up. Now that we're done with that, we can kind of finish off our batter by adding our shrimp and our pickled ginger, and then a little bit of this green onion. I'm gonna throw it in there, because why not? Give that one final mix until it's all mixed together and homogeneous, and that is our okonomiyaki batter mixture. So now that we've got our batter down, we're gonna make some okonomiyaki sauce. So for that sauce, interestingly enough, we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of ketchup. It came in a little bag, so it's not labeled, but this is ketchup. So 2 tablespoons of that. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of honey. And then just a dash of some of this brown sugar right in there. And that should be it for our okonomiyaki sauce. And there we go. I think we are ready to cook our okonomiyaki. And I think I'm going to just cook it in here. I'm gonna get this cleaned up a little bit and then start getting it fried up. I think it should only take about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. But I'm basically just gonna fill the pan with it, let it cook up nicely, then we'll flip it over. Hopefully it's nice and brown on the bottom, and then we'll repeat that 1 or 2 more times with the remainder of our batter. All right, so I'm running into an issue. This pan is not non-stick, so it is very much so very stuck to the bottom of this pan. So I don't think this is gonna come out very nice, but I'm trying to remain hopeful. I don't know how this is gonna... It's so hot in the center that it's just burning the center and barely cooking the sides, but good thing we ate a bunch of 7-Eleven stuff today, because I don't know how this is gonna come out. All right, I think that's pretty much as good as we're gonna get. Take some of that sauce we made, add that onto the top, or whatever you'd call this, because it really is in the top. Scrape up what we can, put it on a plate, and then I'm gonna try to cook up the rest of this, hoping it at least comes out somewhat decent, and then we're gonna top them and eat. I mean, at this point, I kind of more so made okonomiyaki scramble, and a majority of it is still in the pan, but they do smell pretty good, so I'm hopeful that they at least taste good, especially with this okonomiyaki sauce on them. I'm gonna go see if Donnie's awake first. Out like a light. Good morning, sleepyhead.
How's it going?
Good. Just keep your shoes on.
It smells terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy that you just said that. It does smell terrible. Yeah, well, no, it's the burnt stuff that's stuck to the bottom of the pan, but the okonomiyaki itself kind of came out decent. It was more of a scramble, but it's ready, so you have to stay up to eat it, and then we can go to bed. So the last thing that I need to do with this okonomiyaki to finish it off is toppings. And for that, I've got some Kewpie mayo. So we're gonna take that and drizzle it on both. And then some bonito flakes. So we'll sprinkle some bonito flakes on the top of both of these. It's so weird how they move like that.
I know.
It's just the heat making the thin little bonito flakes move around. Also, I didn't do the miso soup because I didn't really feel like it. All right, you take the first bite.
You know,
All right.
I don't particularly like anything that's in this.
Really?
No.
Why did you say I should make it then?
Because it looks cool. All right. It's actually not bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually not bad. Try
Right
it.
here first. Okay.
It's not bad.
All right. One final look. More of a scramble. Anyways. Cheers. It's actually not that bad. It would be a little bit better if it was crispy on the edges. like it's supposed to be. But that okonomiyaki sauce is actually really good. It's like a sweet kind of barbecue sauce. We're probably gonna finish these, maybe eat some snacks. So I'll check in with you guys after we're done. All right, dinner has been eaten. We had some snacks. Got mostly everything cleaned up. A little bit of a mess in here. I might have to get some stuff to wipe on the floors tomorrow. There's a bunch of dirt that we tracked in, but I think I'm gonna sleep with this window open. It sketches me out a little bit because there's no lock. So someone could just open the screen and it's pretty wide. Someone could reach in and steal me in the night. But I'd rather sleep cool, worried about someone stealing me, than sleep hot in the back of the mini truck.
Very valid.
I'm gonna keep this window open and then kind of just close the top half of this and leave the bottom half open like that. And that is pretty much how we're gonna sleep tonight. So if someone wanted to, they could just come up to this window and have access to me. So it's a little sketchy, but I think I'll be okay. I think we are just going to hang out back here, plan what our day tomorrow is kind of gonna look like, and then get to bed because we're both pretty jet lagged and tired. So I will see you guys in the morning.